Well, hello everybody. It's been quite a long time, hasn't it? Yeah, I'm back playing Star Citizen, apparently. Never thought I'd actually have this game on this channel, but a new update has just come that features a game mode type, a mission type called hauling, which is no stranger to what my channel is all about. So I figured, why not make a video about Star Citizen? I actually quite enjoy the game. I know there's plenty of people who don't enjoy the game, but and maybe there's even a few people that don't know anything about the game. So I'm going to make a video about it, see how it does. If people like the idea behind just being a space trucker, then we'll consider making a video about this, or a video series about this, excuse me. So first thing I need to do is I need to come over here and bring my ship here. It's going to take 3 minutes to do. That's fine. Where is the nearest trash can? Over here. There we go. You don't actually have to do that, but it's role-playing purposes. And that's kind of what I want to talk to you guys about, is the role-playing potential that this character might actually have, or this game might actually have. Yeah, so you see, the Stanton system, excuse me, is actually pretty decent sized. We are here on Everest Harbor that is orbiting around Hurston, but there are another 3 planets that we can go and explore, and soon there will be another system or 2 that we can actually go and explore too. But for right now, it's just this particular system. And the cities are extremely well detailed. Like right now, I'm just on a space station. I'm not even in a city. And since I've still got some time, I'll just come over here and show you guys. Like that down there is Hurston. And I haven't been to every planet yet. I've been to Hurston and Microtech, and those are the only 2 planets I've actually been to. I've been to all the stations before, but I haven't been to the actual planets themselves. In fact, there's plenty in this game that I haven't actually done. Largely because I don't have the right type of ship to do a lot of stuff. I have more of a cargo carrier than anything else, but I could also do deliveries, but you know what? Quite frankly, screw delivery missions. They're kind of a pain in the butt. So, I've been doing quite a bit of hauling missions, actually. I'm already, a junior. And hopefully by the end of this video, I'll be a little bit higher up the bar, maybe even into the next rank. I don't know if they bring in, more pay, the higher up you go in rank or not, but that might be something we discover together. Who knows? So hauling actually has a lot of missions compared to everything else. Like if you take a look, hauling has 90 missions. Everything else has 3, 20, 8, 4, 4, 1. Uh, so hauling, you'll definitely get the most bang for your buck, I think. That's a medium. That's a small. We can do a small. Yeah, we'll do that mission. That's hanging around Hurston, so might as well just do that. That's pretty easy money right there. All right, so we have another 20 seconds. I'll see you guys in a moment. All right, here we go. Vehicle is being delivered. Here we go. So another cool thing about this game now is that we have our own personal hangars. You don't just go to a random hangar number anymore. In my case, it was always hangar 9, seemed like. Now we have our own personal hangars that you can actually decorate and whatnot. I haven't done any of that yet, so mine is still going to be pretty bland and boring. But before we do anything, that's my ship right there, the Drake Cutter. Before we do anything else, I need to equip this. And I already have stim pack, I have a gun, I have the multi-tool, the most important thing for this particular profession. All right, so we are picking things up from. I think we're picking up from here. Yeah, Everest Harbor. That's where we are right now. So come over here. Lower the elevator. I'll run over here and lower the ramp. And once I get everything loaded, I'll give you guys a tour of the ship. It's pretty small, nothing really to it, but it's still pretty cool. I'd like to do like a role play kind of thing, if you guys would be interested in it. So let me know down in the comment section if you'd actually be interested in seeing more of this game on the channel. I would absolutely love to do a playthrough of this. Because a lot of people don't like the whole handling cargo thing, but for those of you who have been fans of my channel for a while, you know for a fact that this is nothing new to me. Uh, I'm coming from Sailwind, and second cargo in that game was more of a nightmare than this. Trust me. Like, you guys didn't see, like, the 15, 20 minutes it would take me to, like, load up an entire ship. For the most part, I cut all that stuff out. Okay, that's just going to mess with my OCD. So this thing can technically carry 4 crates. It's rated for 4 at least. But you can actually carry quite a bit more than this. I think in total you can actually carry up to 12 if you space them correctly. So that's 4. Just, yeah. 3 left after this. Alright, here we go. The last one. So I think I'll put you about right there-ish. Alright. Let's go ahead and close up the door. So yeah, the brief tour that I mentioned. This is the cargo area at the back. Pretty self-explanatory. You just put stuff that you want to haul back here. You can even haul a few vehicles. Over here, we have the bathroom. The toilet comes in and out like this. You don't actually have to use this, but eventually there will be like a hygiene system to the game, so you will need to come in here and like use the shower. Close that up. You got a bed for safe logging if you're somewhere away from station. Over here we have some storage. If you take a liking to this game, do not use this storage if you're logging off. This ship will not keep anything. In fact, I don't think any ship keeps anything. And up here, we've got the cockpit. I said up here we have the cockpit. I need to be up here. Thank you. Alright, so one thing that I like about this game over most other space games is just how interactive the actual cockpit can actually be. Like, most of these levers you can actually interact with. I'm going to go ahead and switch this over to communications. We want to request clearance for takeoff. The hangar above us opens up. Very good. And over here we have the landing gear. There are hotkeys for this, if anybody is curious. Right. If you press B, you'll actually go into your other travel mode. All right. Where are we going here? That one is Magnolia, so this one requires three. Gotcha. So to activate that travel mode, by the way, uh, basically you press B to bring up the navigation points. You aim at that particular navigation point that you want to go to, and then whenever you finally lock onto it, you just hold down the left mouse button. Because it took me a while to figure that out at first. Feels weird to be making videos. I haven't made a video in a very long time, so I'm kind of rusty. So forgive me for that. I'm looking into actually upgrading my internet speed here before too long. It's going to cost me $100 a month, though. Request clearance for landing. Over here. Ah, there it is. Okay, I see the hangar doors opening. So these delivery missions are not like the most exciting thing in the world, but they do pay pretty decent. And one thing I like to do is I like to have the rear of the ship pointing towards the elevator. All right, so one thing you can actually do is you can open up the exterior from the cockpit, like that. And then you can exit out. The other drop-off location is Tesla Spaceport, which will kind of work out pretty decent because I can show you the detail in the cities. Just drop these off. There we go. The terminals will kick you out every once in a while. It's kind of annoying, but it's nowhere near as bad as it once was. Alright, that's that particular part of the mission done with. Now we just have to deliver these 5 crates. And let's request clearance for takeoff. That was the wrong thing. Would help if we powered up the engines. Raise up the landing gear. I'm going to set this to autopilot, then kind of set up the navigation for our next destination. Maps. We want Lorville, but it's not letting me actually select it yet. There we go. Let's head to what seems like to be like everybody's least favorite city in the game. Oh, that's the space station. Let's see, I think. I know it says to deliver here, but I think the space station is or the spaceport is actually down here. Yeah, I can see the flashing lights. Landing surfaces. There it is. So yeah, welcome to Lorville. This is the capital city of Hurston. It's a very industrialized looking town. Whoa. Okay, came in a little fast for my liking there. Okay, where's the yellow building? I think I'm facing the right direction here. And no, not really. Nah, I forgot to lower the cargo ramp, but oh well. I'm also kind of tired because I'm recording this pretty late at night. It's currently almost 10 o'clock. So forgive me if you hear any yawning or anything. But I just really wanted to play this game, and I thought this would be a pretty good game to record and try and come back to YouTube with. Because Sail of Wind, I think, has pretty much run its course with me. Unfortunately, but I just can't handle sitting, just waiting for my ship to reach a destination that's like 6 hours away anymore. I just don't have the time or the patience anymore. There we go. Go ahead and lower that down. And then that should be, what was it, 16K? Yeah, it should have been another 16K or so added to my bank account. All right, so I think for now, I'll show some of you guys the actual space stations or the actual city. Go ahead and take my helmet off for that. Call the elevator. For some reason, my engine started up. I don't really like that it did that, but whatever. I don't think you waste fuel by just sitting there in idle, so it's fine. Alright, so this is Tisa Spaceport. You can rent ships in this game as well if you want to test something out. Like, there's one ship in particular that I want to get my hands on. If I can find it. This thing would actually be kind of useful. Oh, it's the same thing. It's just one's for freight, one's for salvage. Interesting. Mustang Alpha. Well, I can actually rent that for 12,000. That's basically nothing. Here we go. This is the ship that I'm kind of wanting to get, is the Hull A. It's a very cool little ship. I could rent it for like 50,000, but that would take a huge portion out of my money. I'm trying to save up for one, and they cost like 1.7 million. So I basically have like another million to go almost. I wouldn't mind having one of these as well. But yeah, you can rent ships for a lot cheaper than you can buy them. Every spaceport is going to have a pretty good sized window you can kind of get a glimpse of the city from. And every city is different. Like, there's one that's actually floating in the clouds somewhere. Lots of guys with guns hanging around here. So to get around the city here, what you need to do is you need to find these trains. This one's not arriving for another 30 seconds. Good grief. Here we go. 5 seconds now. Now the trains are a little buggy. They still have a lot of work to do with the trains. Thankfully, these aren't the ones that I can't think of the name of the town. The capital city of Microtech. Okay, now I'm just... It starts with a B. New Babbage. That's the word I'm looking for. I was trying to say Babylon, but it's... No, it's not Babylon. It's New Babbage. Yeah, you kind of see how the trains glitch around if you look out the windows. It's very strange, but okay, that seemed safe. Then over here, so every city kind of has like its ups and downs. Like, I believe compared to other cities, there's not really a lot in Hurston, but it does have the ship market here. And I'm going to a hospital right now. So basically, hospitals act as places you can get like medical supplies, and if you die, you end up in a hospital. And you can actually even like Okay, so yeah, when you die, you go to a hospital. You do have the option to go back and get your stuff wherever you died, if someone didn't take it by then. Um, okay, we just listened to this, but you can also get like medical supplies and other things. Like this game also have like this game also has a thirst and hunger uh, thing to it. So if you go to a hospital and just lay down in the bed for a couple seconds, the hospital bed actually like restores your hunger and thirst, which is kind of useful if you don't have anything on hand. Because in cities, finding food can actually be kind of troublesome. I think there's a restaurant down here somewhere. According to the sign, there is. I believe this is a bar. I don't know if you can actually do anything here, though. Maybe I have to actually talk to one of the employees? No, this is a restaurant that you can't actually eat at. um, don't know what you're doing, buddy, but it's nice to see everybody like actually sitting at the table and not just like standing in the chairs or whatever, because that is kind of a prominent bug in this game where like you'll go to like a really crowded area, but nobody will be sitting down. They'll just be standing in their chairs. This way. Nah, that's where I just went in. uh, I'm looking for a store. I don't really know my way around the city that well yet. Ah, here we go. Can I buy anything from here? Once again, it kind of looks like I should be able to, but apparently not. So yeah, every city will have one of these stores you can actually go and buy clothing and armor from, weapons, ammunition, gear, so on and so forth. The armor is very Halo. I can see like this in particular being like a Spartan suit from Halo. um, that could even be like a Spartan 4. Some of these could even be like ODST, like this right here. I could definitely see that being like ODST. It's kind of funny. So the way you buy stuff is you go over here to these terminals and you can actually just kind of browse through everything. You can buy like actual armor. Uh, like you can get chest pieces, reinforced helmets, uh, armor for your legs, armor for your arms, so on and so forth. But for what I'm doing right now, I don't really need that kind of stuff. All right, well, I think you guys get the point for the cities. Let me join you guys back at the spaceport. So here we are back at the spaceport. I figured we'd do one more mission before I call it a video. Oh, actually, I didn't show you guys this before, but this is where you actually buy ships. I believe there's one more store on Crusader, possibly? But if you want to buy a ship, this is where you come. You just come over to these terminals. You can even kind of look at some of the ships before you buy them. But yeah, but these ships are... they're not cheap. Like that one alone is like 47 million, 14 million. Yeah, they're pretty freaking expensive. In fact, that's the biggest cargo ship right there. Basically 30 million. Um, where's the ship that I'm looking for? There's another ship I'd like to have, the Freelancer Max. It's a really good cargo ship. I can actually buy this one, though. I think it's for exploration. I have no idea what that means. And then this looks like just like a hover bike or something. I have no idea what the heck that would be. There's a particular ship that looks just like a yacht. I'm trying to find that one. It's like the most expensive ship in the game. But I don't want to look through it too much. Yeah. There's a ship that looks just like a yacht in real life, and it's like a ridiculous price. It's like 60 million in-game currency. I don't even want to imagine how much it'd be like with real money. Because that's the way you buy this game, by the way, is if you buy whichever ship that you actually want to get your hands on. The cheapest one is $45, but it's a light fighter. Anyway, let's get back down to our hangar. Yeah, you can see down there in the bottom left, my thirst is going down. It's at 99%. It goes down very slowly, unless you're doing a lot of running around and sprinting like I've been doing. And then it goes down at a pretty rapid pace. Alright, so let's do one more contract if we can find one. That's from Everest Harbor down to Sakura. I can't do that one. From Greenblade Station, that one could be interesting. That's a multi pickup one. It pays 16,000. These are actually pretty easy, but this one is just, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. This one's paying 23,000. But that's the one we just did. Can't do that one. Definitely can't do that one. Alright, well, I guess we'll just do this one then, because it's going to be a bit different. Alright, so for these, I'm just going to go ahead and raise up the elevator over here. That way it's ready next time that I come here. We're going to be flying to the other planets here. And it gives me a chance to show you why I like this game a lot more than most other space games. Yeah, we're going on almost 40 minutes at this point. So I'm going to need to start making some cuts. Alright, set autopilot. Set the maps. Okay, I think it'd be better to just go up to Microtech first. Set the route to Fort Tresler, whatever that was. Now, whenever you set a route, it basically makes it to where the only things you can select will be the things that you can select for your destination, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Like, whenever you select a route, it will only allow you to go on your route, as opposed to having everything else available for you to go to. Right, so jumping between planets actually takes a pretty decent amount of time. It doesn't take anywhere near as long as Sailwind does, but let me show you one reason I like this game in particular above most other space games. Yeah, you're not stuck inside your cockpit all the time. You can actually get up around and kind of explore around your ship a bit, which is something that you'd probably actually do in real life. If you need to, you can go use the toilet, or take a shower, or take a nap, etc., etc., etc. What would be kind of cool would be if they added in like a feature to kind of work out. Like you could sit in here and like do some push-ups or some sit-ups or something like that. That'd be kind of a cool feature. I can definitely see people doing that because we're going to be traveling for a good long while. Like in real life, you'd have enough time to go and get oh my god, I haven't recorded for a while, so I'm kind of all over the place. But in real life, you'd actually have enough time to go use the bathroom, maybe take a quick shower, get something to eat, and then come back, and you probably still have a decent amount of distance to still travel. So I'll see you guys whenever we finally get there. I don't want to take up too much of you guys' time. Alright, here we are at Microtech. Now I just need to find our way to the actual space station, pick up our cargo. Now if you see those bars in the middle right of the actual windscreen of the ship, that's our fuel. We have two types of fuel. We have hydrogen and quantum fuel. Quantum fuel is used for doing what we're doing right now, and then hydrogen fuel is used for just flying around normally. Turn autopilot off. If I recall correctly, this is actually one of the easier stations to dock at. There we go. The dialogue is a bit mixed up whenever you request landing because I wasn't requesting clearance to launch, I was requesting clearance to land. But whatever. If it works, it works. That's all I care about. And in case you're wondering, yes, this thing does have guns, but it's not meant for fighting. It's definitely more of a transportation sort of vehicle. Come on. There we go. Now, the reason I turn off the engines whenever I dock or whenever I land is because there's. It might be fixed now for all I know, but there used to be a bug in the game where if you went off somewhere, like let's say if I went up inside the station to get something to eat, then come back down, and I didn't turn the engines off, the ship could be like floating around up there for whatever reason. So it's a very good idea just to turn your engines off. Oh, hello. So we're picking up 7 from here. So we're going to be picking up 13 units of cargo in total. I hope my ship can carry that. Otherwise, this is going to be a 2-part journey. Alright, let's get this thing loaded in first. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it around this way. And we'll do that. Then I think what I'll do is I'll do something a bit more like this, but not up against the door completely. Yeah, there we go. Still need to have some room to get through. There we go. Alright, on to the next stop. Here we are at Crusader, which is a very, very pretty planet, I must admit. I was hoping I'd give you guys a better look, but well, technically I can. Yeah, there we go. Nice view of Crusader. This is Crusader, right? Yes. Knowing my luck, it could have been something completely different. Alright, I will see you guys whenever I'm loading up the cargo onto our ship. I'm really hoping I have enough room on my ship for this. think I probably should. Actually, I know I can. Just do that. Move these over here. All right. There we go. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do that or not, but it looks like I managed to just pull it off. Only just, though. If the load had been any bigger, I wouldn't have been able to do that. What the? What is going on with my... Hello? What is going on with my engines? Why are they not... This is very weird. Hopefully this will fix it. Unless maybe it's something in the back. Because otherwise I really don't know what to do. Alright, we're back at Hurston, finally. We're approaching an hour, even though I've been cutting out a lot of the video. And a Shabowski. Now watch, I didn't actually collect the entire shipment or something. Pretty sure I did, though. Pretty sure. Alright. Let's go ahead and open that up. The character's actually starting to get kind of thirsty and hungry. But I'm going to be logging off here before too long, so it's ultimately not going to matter too much. Now the game's doing this kind of crap. I was having a perfectly fine run until this happened. The game just decided I didn't need my multi-tool anymore. Just great. Awesome. Lovely. I'm glad that happened. I think I've got another one in storage. Nope. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, I am finally back. If you encounter the same bug and you're new to the game, you don't know where to get anything, you get the tractor beam and the multi-tool itself from the cargo area in space stations. You can get the multi-tool from basically anywhere, but you won't always be able to get the tractor beam. The easiest place to find them, in my experience, has always just been going to the cargo area in space stations. There we go. Let's make things nice and orderly for the guys downstairs. And there we go. That is another mission just done. Alright, so that is going to wrap it up for this video since I am closing in on an hour. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to see more, please leave a like, leave a comment, and let me know for sure if you guys would like to see like an actual roleplay series of this game. Basically doing the same thing that we just did. Though with more of a story drive to it, I think. Because I'd be totally down for doing that. Otherwise, I'm just going to continue playing this game off screen. So, that's going to be where I leave you. So, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. So, until then, God bless, take care of yourselves, and bye-bye.